fail. And I think, we had that talk, and honestly, he was ready to go. He stepped right in, and we didn't miss a beat.
I thought he did a really good job of pressuring up the floor, which helps us because now they're playing their top line guard and our guy's sitting there resting. That's a huge deal. His ability to pressure the basketball helped us. And then he made a pull-up jump shot, which was gravy.
Keith, you've been through stretches like this before where it's day, game, day, game, day, game. Just how do you manage the potential lack, if complete lack, of practice and harp on the maturity, the feel, and the emotion of it all?
Well, probably the hardest thing is Princeton's next, which we all know about that system. So you need prep time, and clearly we're not going to have great prep time, but look, we're just going to go out and play. And I kind of tell our guys, look, just let it rip and play and quit thinking so much. I think that we're better when we just play. So it's like a pro schedule right now. That it was a long trip. We had 2 days, 1 day, 1 day. So I kind of like it in a way. Nobody really wants to practice all that much anyway, right? They sure as hell don't, right? They'd rather play than practice. So they like those little 45 minutes or hour practices where they can, go home and sleep.
We saw last year, there was a few games where Jimmy Clark was able to go off offensively, and so far this year averaging 20 points, but you've also asked him to be more of a distributor as well as being the standout defender. Are there any concerns that he might be doing, say, too much, that it could burn him out down the road, or are you comfortable with him being able to essentially do it all for you guys?
You get the hard question. Our guys will go home and sleep. Go ahead.
I think he's doing what, and I know Coach has talked to him a lot about the playmaking side, and honestly, he's doing what Coach has asked of him. He's got a good motor. I don't think we're too concerned with him tiring out, but we also have a group of guards that are going to be able to help out as well. But Jimmy, he does some amazing things on offense, and he's tough to stay in front of. And I think he enjoys it.
So I'll touch base on that a little bit. So clearly Jimmy has high aspirations for when he leaves here, and athletically he's high level, right? So he has to make some improvements to really get what he wants. And one of the things I hit him really hard on after the game was like, look, man, you shot the ball pretty good, but you really didn't guard to the level you're capable of guarding. And if you really want to get what you want out of all this, you have to be the best defender in the country, because he's capable of, he's got some things he's got to work on, but he's capable of disrupting. And so he's been, and Drew will tell you, he's been really unbelievably coachable. Because he trusts what we tell him, and we're trying to get him where he wants to get. That's why we've been playing him, with the ball more. And Drew's right, nobody in the country can stay in front of him one-on-one. His ability now to make simpler plays has helped him, clean up a little bit. But he's just scratching the surface. He's not where he wants to be. But you're talking about a guy that 4 years ago when we played VCU, we didn't guard because he couldn't make anything. And he's become a pretty good shooter now, pretty deep, and with that quickness to the basket, and he's ambidextrous. He can go left and right. He's probably playing on almost any team in the country, in my estimation.
Coach Dambrot, to the couple players that came out, a couple players that came out at the last substitution, tell them.
I'm 65. I can't remember what I said 1 minute ago. I really don't know. I liked our mindset. I just appreciate that they care about each other. They're good to be around. We're gonna have some moments where we fight, just like every family, but they're a good bunch of guys, and it's been an unbelievable learning experience because of all those foreigners. You know, they've been fun.
Any other questions for Coach?